Alright, well, it's not quite mid-July. Often I start putting out a few cameras in the middle of July. The bucks, mostly have their frames, and they're just going to finish out their tines. And sometimes you get a buck that's late to the growing game. But anyway, the purpose of this little video is showing you something that I like to look for when I'm putting out cameras, an area where you get a lot of good pictures. And kind of right over my shoulder here, there's a piece of grapevine hanging down, and I'll get out of the frame here and show it to you a little better. So I'm standing here at the edge of this little food plot. I got a couple little walnut trees here, and you can see this grapevine that's here, and it's hanging down, and it's probably about 6.5 feet off the ground. But that's a magnet for deer. A lot of people are, putting out these hemp ropes and stuff, and that's the same idea. We also got a couple low-lying branches, but these places like this, you got to pay attention to. Often, if you see them in the woods, you see a grapevine hanging down, I'll come along and break them off or cut them about 6 feet off the ground, and the deer like to hit them. They rub their glands on there, and they'll do that year round. So this is just an area that I like to look for. It's a magnet for the local bucks and does, and you can get a pretty good idea of the deer that's around. So I'm going to go ahead and put a camera here and see what I get in the next couple months. Just little things that you can do like this. You can cut grapevines. You can buy the ropes and hang them, but it takes money. And if you just look for whatever's in the area that you're hunting, if there's the option to make something out of the natural products that's there, grapevines, vines, you can break a tree branch and get it to hang down at the correct length, correct height, and to make a mock scrape there. It's not that my mock scrapes are 100% successful, but a lot of them are. You just try to make them in places where it makes sense for the deer to utilize them, and it makes my scouting with cameras a lot more enjoyable and a lot more successful. So it's not like the camera in this location is gonna help me put a deer into bow range, but I do have a deer that I'm going to be targeting this fall, and if I can get a picture of him here, it just helps me put the pieces of the puzzle together. So anything you can do to put the odds in your favor, that's what it's all about.